Hey everyone, welcome back to Knowvera English. I'm Alex.
And I'm Emma. Today we're talking about something we all do, telling people what we do for work or study.
Yeah, and most people get it wrong. They just say a title. I'm a teacher. End of conversation.
Right? So let's fix that. Alex, give me the most boring answer you can think of.
I'm a graphic designer.
Okay, now try this. I'm a graphic designer. I basically make logos and websites look less ugly.
That's so much better. Honest and funny. Your turn. A boring student answer.
I study law.
How about I'm a law student? I spend my days reading long cases and pretending to understand Latin phrases.
See, that actually makes me want to ask more. Humor works.
Let's do a few quick ones. I'll give a basic answer, you make it real.
Go. I'm an accountant.
I'd say I'm in accounting. I help people not freak out during tax season.
Nice. I study medicine.
I'm a med student. I basically live in the library and drink way too much coffee.
Perfect. I work in sales.
I'm in sales. I talk to people all day and try to solve their problems.
Last one, I'm a stay-at-home parent.
I'm a stay-at-home dad. It's the hardest job I've ever had, but I get to see my kids grow up.
That's the trick. Add one small, honest detail. That's rule number 1, if you want to call it that.
But here's the thing. You also have to know who you're talking to. A job interview is different from a party.
True. Give me a basic interview answer.
I manage social media.
Now make it interview ready. I manage social media for a fashion brand. I create content calendars, analyze engagement, and lead 2 interns.
Much more confident. Now say the same thing casually at a party.
I'm in social media. I post pictures and hope people like them. Fun but stressful.
See the difference? The words basically and kind of relax it.
Exactly. Match your level of detail to the situation.
Let's talk about daily routines. How do you describe a typical day without being boring?
Use strong verbs. Give me a boring version.
I do emails, go to meetings, write reports.
Try this. I kick off my day by clearing about 30 emails. Then I jump on a quick stand-up. After lunch, I spend a couple of hours drafting reports.
Kick off, jump on, that's so much more visual. For a student, I read, write, study.
Better. I start by reviewing my lecture notes for an hour. Then I work on a research paper. In the afternoon, I cram for exams. Stressful but effective.
Cram, perfect student verb. So upgrading your verbs is key.
What about uncomfortable questions, like if you don't have a job?
Don't say I'm unemployed. Say I'm between opportunities right now. I'm learning new skills online.
Or I failed my class.
Say that class didn't go as planned, so I'm retaking it with a different strategy.
No lying, just a positive spin.
Right. Never apologize for your path. Just reframe.
Now, storytelling. Basic version, I had a problem, I fixed it.
Better? There was a time when our team missed a deadline, so I created a shared calendar and started daily check-ins. As a result, we finished the next project early, and my manager asked me to lead the next sprint.
Numbers, actions, results. Student example, I got a bad grade. I studied more. I got a better grade.
Try this. Last semester, I failed my first chemistry exam. I realized I was just memorizing. So I formed a study group with 3 classmates and we met every Tuesday and Thursday. Thanks to that, I passed with a B and actually started enjoying chemistry.
That's a real story. That's what people remember.
Let's do a quick role play. We're at a coffee shop. Hi, I'm Alex. What do you do?
I'm Emma. I'm a freelance graphic designer. I basically make brands look better online. What about you?
I work in project management for a tech startup. I make sure our software gets built on time, which is never easy.
Sounds intense. What's a typical day like?
chaotic. I kick off with a team stand-up, then track progress, then jump on calls. It's stressful, but I love solving problems.
For me, it's quieter. Mornings, I design. Afternoons, I have client calls.
Do you enjoy freelancing?
Mostly, there was a time when 3 clients demanded changes at once. I almost quit, but I learned to set boundaries. Now it's much better.
See how natural that was? No scripted lines.
Now for students, how to talk about a hard subject.
Instead of I hate math, say math isn't my strongest subject, but I'm working on it with a tutor.
Group projects, instead of my group is lazy, say group projects can be challenging, but I've learned to communicate better and set clear deadlines.
Asking a professor for help? Don't say I don't understand. Say, Professor, I'm struggling with supply and demand. Could you recommend extra resources?
That shows effort. That's what teachers want to see.
Remote work? Instead of I work from home, say I'm fully remote. I work from my home office, so I have to be very disciplined.
And if it feels lonely, say remote work can feel isolating, so I schedule virtual coffee breaks with colleagues.
Always mention both the good and the bad. It sounds more honest.
Let's run through some job interview phrases fast.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm a marketing specialist with 3 years of experience. I started as an intern, now I manage campaigns. I'm looking to grow into a leadership role.
Past, present, future. What's your weakness?
I struggle with public speaking, but I'm taking a course and volunteering to present more. I've already improved.
Self-awareness plus action. That's gold.
And after someone tells you their job, don't just say, cool. Ask something like, what's the most challenging part? Or how did you get into that?
That keeps the conversation going. And if you need to leave, say, well, I don't want to take up your time. Great talking to you.
Exactly. So to wrap up, add a small detail, match your tone to the situation, use strong verbs, reframe negatives, tell a mini story, show effort, mention pros and cons, connect to the company in interviews, and ask follow-up questions.
That's a lot, but you don't have to do it all at once. Pick 1 or 2 things to practice this week.
Your challenge? Record a short video answering, what do you do? What's a typical day? 1 challenge you solved, 1 thing you love, and 1 thing you find difficult.
Use at least 5 of the phrases we've talked about.
You've got this.
Thanks for watching Knowvera English.
Thank you for being with us. Goodbye, everyone.
It was a pleasure. See you next time.